Tabrinda Samanvitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Shri Nanda Nandanam Vande Radhika Tarunadayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripadamaham Vande Shigurum Dinataranam Jam Prabrajantam Anupeta Peta Kritam Dvaipayano Virakatara Jahava Putreti Tanmayataya Taravo Binedu Stam Sarva Bhutaridayam Munimana Tusmi Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Shikshataika Purusha Purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sharira Dhari Kripam Bodhiyastamaham Prapadye Shamalim Chattavira Vito Mandi Kritandi Varam Jadyam Jagudaruchisham Vidadatam Patam Varasashya Brindaranya Vilasinam Hridila Sadam Abhiramudaram Radhaskanda Niveshito Ujvala Bhujam Dhyaye Madamudaram Bhaktya Vihina Parad Lakshai Kshiptas Chakamaditaranга Madhye Kripamaitvam Sharanam Prapanna Brinde Namaste Charanaravindam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shadaita Gadadha Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I give my Sastak Danda Pranam to the lotus feet of my Guru Dev, Nitalil Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotra Shata Shishimat and Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy. I give my Sastak Danda Pranam to the lotus feet of Bhakti Vachara Vishnu Goswami Maharaj. I pray for his causeless mercy. I give my Sastak Danda Pranam to all Arupa no Guru Vargas. I pray for the causeless mercy and I give my Sastak Danda Pranam to all Vaishnavas who are present here. I give my Pranam to all. So last Saturday we stopped in the search of happiness. This is a topic which everybody is concerned with. This is the only mantra which every single living entity in this material world is chanting. Same mantra, without initiation, without anybody teaching to them. What are all chanting? Please give me happiness. Without mixture of unhappiness. Eternal happiness, not just short happiness, for some time happiness. Give me happiness. Everybody chanting this mantra. The worm who is crawling somewhere on the earth, he's chanting this mantra. The birds flying in the sky, they're chanting this mantra. The fish in the water, the human beings, the trees, the demigods, they're all chanting same mantra. We are all same. We all want to be happy. There is no exception. Somebody is how to get happiness is a different story. People have different means. Somebody will rob somebody of his money and think if he's more happy after that. There's also one. Somebody will donate his money to somebody who needs and think he will be happy after that. Somebody will help others. Somebody will exploit others. Somebody will marry someone and will think he's happy after that. Somebody will divorce from someone, he thinks he's more happy than that. Somebody, they will make children, they think they're more happy. Some they kill even children and think they're more happy. It's a crazy world. But all have the same motivation. They want to be happy. Somebody inventing atom bomb and think they will be more happy after that. Thanks to them now all are suffering, but they're thinking also like this. This is because what is part of happiness, nobody knows. Everybody wants happiness, but where to go? What to do? This is the big problem. And this question, 5,000 years before, already some sages in the forest were thinking of this thing. They knew this time will come now, Kali Yuga, full of all bad things, ocean of problems. Kaladosha niderajam, eko yasti mahanguna. Kirtana Deva Krishna Samukta Sangha Paramraja. This is the ocean of faults. Open newspaper, you see what is going wrong in this world. Every day new, there's endless and unlimited going wrong in this world, so many problems, everybody suffering. So how to come out? 5,000 years before they were asking this question. When Sutta Goswami, one great sadhu, came, then they asked him, please tell us, what is the essence of scriptures, how the soul can become happy? Not the body, not the mind, how Atma suprasidati, how the Atma, the soul, can become happy. How the body will become happy? Give him. Body has many needs. He wants to eat, sleep, create, procreate, and what else? And protect himself. This is body wants these things. Senses want to enjoy, eyes want to see some beauty, the hands want to touch something, tongue wants to taste something. This is normal. If we fulfill these things, still not happy. This is the problem, no? If you fulfill the desires of your body, the desires are gone. No, become more and more. That is the problem. Problem is they grow. They become more. In Bhagavatam, in the later part, it said, never ever at any time these desires went by fulfilling them. Believe it or not, if you don't believe, try it out. If you believe it, you have peace. Okay. Let others, they have already done this experience for us. We don't have to do the same experience. But maybe we don't believe. Because Bhagavatam says, one holy book says, 5,000 years old book says, what? We are now modern people, maybe it's not for us. Okay, try it out. If this life we are not reached perfection, next life we can also do a next life and next life. So wasting life after life. For simple truth we can also get, but just believing it. We can make a shortcut. Save many births we can save. No? So how to become happy? This is for the body, okay? If you give the needs to the body, bodily needs, better you sit on the chair. To stretch the feet like this is not good. This is a kind of like disrespect to the sadhus. If in India you show your feet to the flag of India, the police will beat you. Oh yeah, because feet means like it's the part of where we're dirty, no? So we're showing to that. We don't know this culture here. But in India that is like in Vedic culture, this is like show your feet is not good. Krishna's feet we adore on our head, but our feet are not like that. So on the chair that is okay. So that is body. Body never becomes happy. How much food you give to the body, he always wants more. That is how much any enjoyment you give to the body is never satisfied. Wow. That is the problem. Na jatu kamanam upabhogena shamyati havisha krishna vartneva bhuya eva vivardate. It is said in Bhagavatam, na jatu kamanam, this kama, this lust, desires, they not become less, they become more. Because you have one fire and you put in ghee inside, oil inside, the more, and it becomes more and more and more. And it wants more ghee and more ghee. So there's no end. No end. And you become old, body becomes old, body becomes invalid, body becomes sick. But the desires, they not become sick and old and feeble. They are strong and they want more and more and more. And they make people crazy. You see people, old people, they want to enjoy like young people. This whole world is made for young people. This fashion is only for young people. This going holidays for young people. All this enjoyment is for young people. Discotheque is for young people. Everything is for young people. What old people are doing? If they're wearing... Once I went on the street, I saw one old lady. She was minimum 70, but maybe 80. She was dressed like a teenager. With high heels, with the stockings up over the knees, with a mini skirt, and she was watching in the shop for these ladies' underwear, for these like sexy underwear. She was watching that, and she was so much makeup she had also on her face. But when I saw the face, you have to cry. So unhappy, because she cannot understand. Not this body is dwindling away, it's vanishing. Cannot stop that. But keeping, maybe she was beautiful in her youth, but that is gone. Desires, they never go, they not grow old, no? Jirate anajiryato. The body becomes old, desires to stay strong and youthful. So that makes you very unhappy. So what to do? Mind is same. Mind never satisfied. Mind always wants the grass on the other side of the fence is more green. You always want something. You go there, then think, oh, that was better. No, then it's always never satisfied.
The mind is contradicting the reality.
The mind always wants something. It's never satisfied as it is. There's one story in the Puranas to illustrate that. There's one kingdom, one mountain kingdom was there, and the king was ruling. I told here, mostly devotees know this story already, but it's good to hear it again also. The king was there, and king had a queen and his subjects, and king had also one goat. One goat. And this nature of the goat is never satisfied. How much grass you give to the goat will eat. It's never full, it's always eating, it's no way. So the king was wondering how to satisfy this goat. This is, some remember their last life. So goat is so this goat is never satisfied. That is an analogy. It's also it's not particularly for you. It's applicable for all of us. Really, if you see what is meaning. So that goat is always eating. So the king was thinking how to satisfy this goat. How much? Every time you offer one grass, it comes and eat. Then he made one announcement. Who can satisfy this goat? I will give him my daughter as a woman, as a wife, and he can rule half the kingdom. Then, and if he is not able to do so, I will put him into jail. So they have to, that's the condition. So many people came to satisfy one goat. What is the problem? No? So they gave grass and gave, and the goat eat, and there is no satisfaction, so they all wandered into jail. The goat never satisfied. King was wondering how to satisfy this goat. Then one sannyasi came, one monk came, with a stick, sannyasis. Then he said he read also this announcement in the kingdom. He said, I will do it. I'm a sannyasi, I don't marry. I don't want your daughter for marriage. I don't need also this wealth. I don't need a kingdom. I want only, if I am successful, you have to follow Ekadashi Pratavan, fasting on Ekadashi, and your kingdom should also do that. King said, okay, he agreed, yes. So the sannyasi went there and offered some grass to the goat, and the goat came and ate. And then he offered another bunch of grass, and when the goat came, he took his stick and hit her on the head, the goat. Then he offered another grass. Goat came, he hit her again. And he offered another. The goat came and he hit her also. Then he offered another grass. The goat did no more come. Understood, okay, no more. Then he called the king. Oh, my king, come. So he showed the grass to the goat. The goat did not come. So that is the meaning of this mountain kingdom means this body is one mountain. We are the king of this body, living entity, the soul. And the goat is the mind. This mind is never satisfied, never ever. How much you give, he wants more. So we need one sannyasi, one monk. This monk is called intelligence. Oh, switch on intelligence. If I enjoy more, I will suffer. Intelligence will tell me, but no, this is I want, I need, I this or that. No? So, but if the intelligence becomes strong, then the intelligence takes the stick and hits this mind. It's like a goat. Then what is hitting? Hitting means you do some spiritual sadhana. You control your mind, do some spiritual practice. Control. If mind wants more, mind is never satisfied. How much you will give him, he will never be satisfied. This is the problem. Therefore, we should control the mind. It's not necessary with the stick and with the violence. Also with friendship is also possible. Make friendship with your mind. Tell my dear mind, hey, what you want is crazy. Sorry. If I do this, I will suffer. So why I will suffer with you alone? And you will also suffer, I will also suffer. So why we not make friends and do something nice? This also my Gurudev said like this. That some, because his Guru, my Gurudev's Gurudev, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, morning time take the shoe and hit your mind 100 times. Evening time before going to sleep, take the broomstick and hit him again 100 times. 100 times means chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, do some spiritual practice, control your mind. But our Gurudev said, this is one way, of course. Whatever Guru says, whatever Sadhu says, we accept. Another way is make friendship. My dear mind, I have to live with you here, I don't know how much time more. So, listen to me. Think something good. Why you think so much nonsense, so much garbage, no? Mind is like a fly. You have beautiful flowers, beautiful things, and one piece of excrement is lying there. Where the fly is going? They're all sitting there. They're neglecting the flowers, they go to the dirty things. But we should become not like fly, we should become like a bee. Honey bee is going where is some sweet nectar. So we can also ask our dear mind, my dear mind, think something good. What is the best to think? Think about God. This is the best. So this same question, this is mind, how to become so directed from this material world. Whatever we see, we want to exploit. This is the problem. We want to have. What we see, some beauty we want to have, some this, some luxury we want to enjoy, something to eat we want to put. This is the nature of this world. But did it ever give us happiness? This is the question. We never ask. We think, oh, I will become happy. If I will have this, I will become happy. When we get it, we have already 10 other desires. We forget to ask, did I become happy at all? Did I really become happy by reaching my goals? We have already new goals. It's like running in the desert after this mirage which is on the horizon. This is the problem. You can never reach that. So how to become happy in these circumstances? Even 5,000 years before they were asking. They knew that this new age now starting, where life will become complicated. That started 5,000 years before. So how to, in these complicated times, how to satisfy the soul? To connect with the source of happiness, this is the best. Savaipung sang paro dharmo yato bhakti radhokshaja haitukya pratihata yayatma suprasidati. Last Saturday, the last time we had this Bhagavatam class, we were discussing this. The best dharma, the best religion, the best duty, the best activity you can do is what is arousing loving feelings for the Supreme Lord. This is the best religion. I took this Savaipung sang paro dharmo yato bhakti radhokshaje, from which will come bhakti. Bhakti means service, loving service, devotion for the Supreme Lord, who is beyond adhokshaja. He is beyond senses, beyond mind. So the best dharma, the best, we can say religion, it's not correct translation, but the best thing what we can do at all, the best what we are made for is this, from which we get loving feelings to God. And if these loving feelings and this loving attitude is free from any demand, I don't want anything from you, because love means like that. Love means not, hey, I love you, but you give me this. This is not love. Then it's business. Give and take. You go to the shop, put some money, take something. You have no relationship with the guy who is selling you that. Maybe say hello, speak some words, but if there's no business transaction, no relationship also, there's no love. So if we can do with God also, pray to Him, I do this and I want that, He will also give. But that is not satisfying for me, not satisfying for Him also. Love means I do something, I don't want anything for that. Completely alien in our society has become. No? Very rare to find this. And this selflessness is makes the human being very beautiful. If somebody is selfless, he is beautiful. He is really beautiful. Not his physical beauty or long hair or this hair, that is not beauty. Somebody is selfless, he is really giving what he has and not want anything. That is making people beautiful.
Unconditional.
Unconditional. Very rare to find. And very rare to practice also. Because we are educated in this way, always give and take. Very rare to find. We see nowadays, even this pure relationship between mother and child is no more there in this Western world. People want to have sex, if children come, they don't want them. They don't love them. Then they just do duty. The children become burden. They're thinking of killing them in the mother's womb, and when they are here also they're neglecting them. That also has already become corrupted now. If mother and if you love your child, if they want it, then you see how much a mother is ready to sacrifice. She forget to eat, to sleep, she will do everything for the children. Happily, because that is the natural love is there. But even now that becomes more or less, this is also disappearing, no? Especially here now, because they make the society like this. Our leaders make society like this. They don't give time for the mothers to love the children. They have to go work. It's crazy, it's demoniac. It's not natural. This is why before my grandmother was at home, all grandmothers were at home. None of them had a job. And we had with our grandmother, they were taking care for the children. And that was normal, no? Now we all have to work. No time, no money, no happiness, and no peace, no things, just nothing, just work. And this is also said here, in this next verse it is said exactly the same. Exactly the same. If you do your duty, dharmasvanustita pungsang vishvaksena katasya not padayad yadiratim shrama eva hi kevala. If you do your duty, dharmasvanustita, what is, everybody has a duty. Some are of us were husbands, some are wives, some are children, some are employees, some are bosses, some are teachers, some are students, whatever. Everybody has his duty in this world. If you do that perfectly, but you neglect to listen about the Supreme Lord, if you not get attachment to think of Krishna, to hear about Krishna, to hear of the Lord, to put your mind on Him, then whatever you get from all your perfect fulfillment of your duties, what you will get? You become tired. That's the whole result. Nothing. Shrama eva. Shrama means you exhausted. Tired. You feel pain. That's the only thing. Example is given like you take empty husk. The rice is already out. Only the husk is there from the rice. You can thresh the empty husk. How much rice you will get? Just pain in your arms. The rice is already gone. So that is the same. If you do your duty in this world, but you neglect the Supreme Lord, neglect your relationship with Him, what is the result? We will die, nothing we can take, everything stays here, your identity, your past, your history, your job, your family, your friends, your land, your whatever, everything stays here, and you go. What you can take? Nothing. So this we know already, this is the problem. Everybody knows that. Somewhere here in the back, thought is there, oh, you have to leave everything. So what you can enjoy? What you can enjoy? If you meet, an example, you meet one beautiful lady and you're mutually attracted and she says, okay, I will stay with you, but only 14 days after I go. How you feel? This is there, or she will say 3 months or whatever. We have also an expiry date. It's already stamped on us when we take birth. So we have this, we know it. It's there. So if you feel that, if she says, okay, we can be together, but after 3 weeks I will go. Then how you feel? You first day nice, second, but always is there. With any enjoyment, it's like this. We are in this world. We have to go one day. One day we have to go, we have to leave. So we know this. To forget this, take drugs, running after the opposite sex, go to cinema, do this, make culture, arts, all these things to forget only this one thought. Oh, one day it will be finished. Therefore, when this pandemic came, people got panic. Because suddenly death is a topic, People want to push it away, they get panic, this is making fear. Here nobody wants that, but it's normal. We know it when we take birth. Everybody knows this person who took birth, now he will die one day. It's not a news, which is like something out of some surprise, everybody knows. So better to prepare for that. Not that it will come and we get about fear, panic, like you don't know what to do. Therefore, these Vedic scriptures, they give instructions from the first breath until the last breath, what to do in this world. And those who do this, yesterday, one of my god brothers, he left this world. One very senior devotee, his name was Bhakti Sudhir Nirya Maharaj. Very nice devotee. You met him also, I think so, no? It's a long time ago. He was little fat body, but very saintly character. He was very humble, very soft, always satisfied, never angry, never complaining. He had one temple in Baleshwar in Orissa, near to Gourpremanande, very near. And he was staying there 30 years, doing peaceful. He was doing the puja, archana, everything, worshipping the deity every day. He had one bicycle, went to the market and buy something, live very peaceable. Some Brahmins were helping little. And like this he was living. He did not want too many people also to live there. He was peacefully alone. Always friendly, always very nice person. His name also very befitting, Nirya. Nirya means who is not endeavoring, who is not running after the things. His name, Guru Maharaj gave him perfect name also, Nirya Maharaj. Bhakti Sudhir. Sudhir means very sober, very clean intelligence. And he was no false ego he had, very pure. So he left this world yesterday. How he left, also wonderful. Morning time he was, early morning, they're doing Mangalarati, then he was doing the worship, the puja, and Shringa decorating the temple. Then he came out from the temple, want to fill some oil into the lamps, and left this world in front of Thakurji. Very glorious also, very glorious. So all our mission sannyasis, all they went today. Yesterday made the samadhi, put him into samadhi. And really he was Nirya. His name was perfectly fitting. He not caring what. Sometimes he was like that. He went with the bicycle to the market. Halfway he said no. He just went home and had a peaceful day. He was like this, no stress in his life. He was really, really sad life he had. And yesterday I was, by this modern technology, we could watch also little the samadhi ceremony, how they put him into samadhi. And then evening time I was opening Bhagavatam, and I got a very nice verse with his name also. I opened evening time this Bhagavatam, then said, Santushtasya nirihasya Svatmaramasya yatsukam kuttas tatkamalobhena dhavato artehaya dishaha. One, that is so fitting to Maharaj, he was like that really. When I saw, I said, okay. And it's fitting also to how to be happy, how to be satisfied. This is an art. How to be satisfied, this is an art. Nobody teaching this art. We are only teaching here how to get more desires. You want to become this, you have to become that, you need this education, that education, this position, like that. Nobody teaching how to be just satisfied. This is absolutely missing. So here Bhagavatam says this, Santushtasya nirihasya svatmaramasya yat sukham kutastva kamalobhena dhavata arte hayadishaha. one who is content and satisfied, and who links his activities with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, residing in everyone's heart, enjoys transcendental happiness without endeavoring for his livelihood. Where is such happiness for a materialistic man who is impelled by lust and greed, and who therefore wanders in all directions with a desire to accumulate wealth? Who is santushtasya? Means if the weather is cold, he is happy. If the weather is hot, he is also happy. If a big feast is there, he is happy. If nothing is to eat, he is also happy. That is nirihasya. He is not running. Niriha means who is not endeavoring to, not running after the things and this I need, that I need, and they're going to the street, oh, I have to buy this, I need this. We don't need all this stuff. I think minimum half of the stuff people have nowadays they don't need. Maybe more. Don't need, just spend money because you see this, that. So, Svatma Ramasya Yat Sukham. Who is Atma Ramasya? Means Atma means the soul, the self. Ramasya means Arama means who is inside finding pleasure in his own self. That person, Yat Sukham, his happiness, how or where? Kutastat, where can one person who runs after this wealth and runs after the thing, where can he get this happiness? It's not there. Even if Bill Gates and you go to Marie-Hilfer-Straße here and buy the whole Marie-Hilfer-Straße, you will not be happy. We are not Bill Gates, we cannot buy a single one shop, we cannot buy a few things and money is finished. But even if you are Bill Gates and you buy the whole things for to get there, nothing. Because not a single shop sells you one, not milligram, microgram, nothing of happiness is not there.
Chocolate.
The chocolate, you will destroy your body and will suffer. Yes, you will only, your liver will also say something after that. So this is the point, this does not work.
Pizza, lasagna.
Whatever it is, it gives suffering in the consequence, that is the problem. But how to become happy is this satisfaction, that is the magic quality, magic word, to be satisfied. It's so difficult to be satisfied. Just to be satisfied means it's a kind of renunciation. Kind of a renunciation. It's a kind of renouncing something. To be happy, to be satisfied.
Means also to be connected, no? Otherwise how you can...
Connected is necessary,
satisfied.
that is necessary, but to be satisfied is really, it's mentioned also in Bhagavad Gita. To be satisfied is a kind of tapas, means it's painful for the mind. Mind don't want to be satisfied. Mind always wants to be unsatisfied, that he wants this, he wants that. If you say, my dear mind, just be satisfied, this is very difficult to tolerate, no? So that is one. That is for the mind. So, but who is satisfied, he is almost liberated. He is free. He is not impelled to do something. He is not forced to run. He is satisfied. Okay. That is very high level. And who is unsatisfied, the problem is, if you are unsatisfied, you have to take birth again.
Oh.
But if you have this love, you don't need anything.
Yeah, but who has love? We have it inside, it's sleeping. You have to
Yeah.
wake it up. Therefore, this highest religion is this which wake up your love.
Then it's no tapasya anymore.
That is another story. That is another story. That is labor of love is another story. You tolerate everything. But first come out from this. If you are unsatisfied, you have to take birth again. Take birth, you just imagine. Crawl in one mother's womb inside, grow, be inside, come out, the whole childhood again, all ignorance again, all these things again.
And the responsible is the mind?
Responsible are you. Mind is an
I have my spirit.
mind is one instrument.
Okay.
But this is very powerful, so it's out of control now.
The mind is who is making problems.
The mind is that instrument which is out of control. So
Out of control.
take it. Like you cutting the grass with a lawnmower and it's coming out, it's going here and there, it's destroying everything. So mind is like that. So you have to take it and control it. And use it in the proper way and make the things beautiful.
With the intelligence.
Yeah, that is ourself also.
One time I remember I read, they say the universe is mental.
Many things are there.
Is this true? Is this not
Also true.
true?
Also true, because actually that is Berkeley's philosophy in the Western philosophy, and also in Vedas you can find actually that that universe is within you,
Yes.
because you see the reflection of your mind.
Yes.
So that is also one thing. If you see, material example, some boy and girl, they fall in love, suddenly they see everywhere happiness for 14 days or 2 months now, after then, but then they are happy with everything and they're like this. Because they are happy inside, but if something happens, then you see also unhappiness everywhere. Because our vision is tinged by our feelings, so who has love for the Supreme Lord, he will see happiness everywhere. Because he sees the Supreme Lord everywhere, in your heart, in your heart, in your heart, in everyone's heart, everywhere, in the sun, in the sky, in the air, in the water, everywhere is Lord. Lord is the source of all happiness. Somebody said we have to connect with the
This love
source.
is the one who gives you the satisfaction.
We know this material love even gives you satisfaction, but material love has beginning and end, and conditions, it's not pure.
Right. Temporary.
It's temporary, it has conditions. So it gives you some temporary happiness, conditional happiness, limited happiness, and after, big suffering. This is the problem. This material, one of the guru of my guru, my Param Guru Dev, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, he said, material happiness just means the preliminary stage of material suffering.
Preliminary state of material.
Just brand this in your heart and you will realize. If you want to enjoy, you already signed a contract that you want to suffer. You cannot come out, because you take the enjoyment, after this suffering will come. So before we have to think. Before taking the chocolate and think, oh, chocolate is enjoyment, okay, but if I take all this chocolate, I will suffer. So for this we need intelligence, which is more or less switched off in our society. They don't want to use that, just follow the senses, follow the mind. No, we have to need intelligence also. We got this. This is God-gifted intelligence. This human intelligence is very fine, very strong, very powerful, very able, so we should use it. And if we use our intelligence, then why will we be not satisfied? Actually, we have everything. It's okay. And no need more also than that. I'm fine with that. Here, Sarkara. That's a wonderful example also Bhagavatam gives here. Bhagavatam gives a wonderful example for one who is satisfied how he moves in this world. Sada santushta manasaha sarva shiva maya dishaha sharkara kantakadibhyo yat opanat pada shivam. If somebody is always satisfied in his mind, sarva shiva maya dishaha, if he sees happiness everywhere. Shiva means auspiciousness. In all the directions. Sarva Shiva Maya Disha. He is like one who is walking on a path full of stones and thorns and these things, but he has nice shoes. You don't feel anything, no? Like satisfied mind is like you have strong shoes. You can walk over thorns, over pebbles, over pointed things, over sharp edges. Everything. So if you have a satisfied mind, life is full of thorns, life is full of these sharp stones and pain-giving things, but satisfied mind, you have strong shoes and you just walk there and you don't feel that. Wonderful example, no? So satisfaction is protecting us also from this. We can walk because we have to walk our part in life, but how we go? So if we are satisfied, suffering is coming, but we don't feel it. If we are not satisfied, we are already unsatisfied, we are in want, we need this, Little more suffering will come, we will freak out. It's too much. That is a wonderful example. No? But to get this satisfaction, how to become satisfied? How the soul will become satisfied? Just hear about Krishna. Chant his name. Chant this, you can try. Just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You feel immediately how energy goes up. In 1 second you feel that. So why not chant more? Morning time when you get up from sleep, remember Krishna. Remember this whole creation is his creation. I am part of this creation. My pranam, this is my family. So where is the problem after that? I am living with this is Krishna's sun, Krishna's air, Krishna's water, Krishna everything. So then we are already happy from morning. Already sleep gave me so nice happiness. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm already happy from sleeping. Then why to run after this and make myself unhappy? First, thank to Krishna and thank to what he's giving me, everything. Every day we can feel already happy. Then no need to run after everything. Already I have everything. I was happy in the sleep with nothing. Why I need something? Just we have to use our intelligence. That has to be trained. That is missing in society. Intelligence is trained just to earn money. Now it's earn fame, earn likes. This is intelligence goes to that. But how to earn your satisfaction, that's misguided. They think, if you have 1 million clicks and likes, you were happy. That is also not true. Same story with money. That will not make satisfaction. We want more and more and more. There is no end. So take these good shoes of satisfaction and go over this thorny life path. Then things come and you don't feel. Same thorns, which will give you so much pain if you walk barefoot, but if you have shoes, who cares? You can dance on the thorns and the pebbles if you have shoes. No? Others who have no shoes, they have to feel everybody. If you have this satisfaction, you dance through the life.
This is because we cannot get this love and this love. No?
We can get it.
Yeah.
Krishna is with you.
Yes, but outside.
And also Vaishnavas.
Fish out of the
Yes.
water. Yeah.
This in Bhagavatam, this example with the fish out of water is given with Harikatha, especially. If you
Giving me what?
giving with this listening about the Supreme Lord, that is called Harikatha in Sanskrit. This katha is like the water and we are the fish. If we hear about the Supreme Lord, immediately we feel happy. This is that is missing. Where you have television, you have maybe 100, but there is only some Indian TVs and they send Bhagavatam, but in Hindi mostly. Yeah, they are sending this, but who is watching that? Only Indians. Others don't watch this. They have 100 TV senders and just nobody teaching this, and nobody speaks about Supreme Lord. Simple. It's not esoteric. It's not mystic. It's not mysterious. It is also, because it's the Lord. Simultaneously, Krishna is the greatest mystery. Same time, he is very simple. He is in the heart. We are always with him. He is everywhere. He is. If I speak his name, if I say Hare Krishna, I can connect with him easily. I can feel myself, and I should feel also myself. It's not theoretical things. We have to. If we practice like this, and we feel like this, and we are grateful to him, and we thank to him, and we pray to him, please protect me, please accept me, I am your child, maybe not so good boy now, but I am still yours, or girl, I am not so good, I did many things wrong, but still I belong to you, please accept me, please help me, please guide me, please give me your love. That Krishna, he is waiting for this.
He always forgives his child.
He is ocean of mercy. Not drop of mercy, he's ocean. How much nonsense we have done, life after life, millions of lives, is nothing. In 1 second is gone. Once they ask our Srila Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, why it takes so long time, this is so difficult, this spiritual path takes long. He said, 1 minute is enough.
Yeah.
1 minute. You surrender. In Ramayana also, Ram said, Sakriteva prapannosmi tavasmiti cha chakshate. If one says one time, I am yours, tavasmiti. Abhayam sarvada tasmai. So that I make him free from fear. Abhayam sarvada tasmai. Something evam mama brata. He said, Tadam etam mamam brata. I give this promise. If somebody says, I am yours, only once, sakrit eva. Only one time you say, I am yours, O Lord. I accept him. Ramchandra said, I accept him. Because Bibhishan came. That is a story from Ramayana. Ravan was the bad guy. And Ramchandra, Supreme Lord, was here on the planet. And Vibhishan is the brother of Ravan. And he is a Ramchandra's devotee. You know Ramayana also, no? Mostly they know it. So then Vibhishan, he could no more tolerate his brother and he left his brother and went to Ram and want to surrender. But he is a Rakshasa, he's a demon from demon family. So all Hanuman, Sugriva, Jambavan all said, no, he's a spy. He will just see our weakness and nighttime, because he came flying over the sea and he was in the sky and was begging for the shelter of Ram. And all the monkeys took their spears and stones and they want to kill him immediately. And he said, no, I'm taking shelter of Ram. Then all said, no. All ministers, Nalnil, Hanuman, Sugriva, all said, no. Then they called Ramchandra. And they all said, he is a brother of your enemy. He's a Rakshasa, he's a demon, he has all mystic powers, he will cheat us, he will be like a spy, he will check our whole army. Then Ramchandra, he said that no. Sakriteva prapannosmi tavasmiti chachakshati abhayam sarvada tasmai dadame tat pratam mama. One time one will say, I am yours, I accept him. This is promise given by the Supreme Lord. Just one time you say, I am yours. From heart, not from lips. From heart we have to speak. Krishna, Ramchandra, not Krishna maybe Krishna sometimes is tricky, but Ramchandra, he will die for his word. And he said, Tadami etat brata mama. This is my brata, this is my woe. If Ramchandra says this is my woe, nothing can change this. Nothing can change this. He will die for this, but he's Supreme Lord, he cannot die. So he will do that. So he promised. If one time we say, Krishna, I am yours. This is actually, who gave me this body? Who gave me this word? Who gives me this air? Who gives me this sun? Who gave me everything? He who gave me everything, so what can I give to you?
He's taking the care of the body.
He's taking everything. Nighttime, who is breathing?
Yeah.
We are deep sleep, we don't know.
Yeah.
Krishna is taking care of the breathing. Paramatma, Super Soul, is taking care of the breathing. Who is digesting this food? Who is the digestive fire inside? That is also Krishna.
These all machineries.
Everything He's doing for us, and we are so ungrateful, we never think. We think, I am doing what we do, nothing. How to blink the eyes, we don't know. That is also done automatically. How everything is done by Him. So morning time when we wake up, we are happy.
He's working for us
Yeah.
24 hours.
Yes, and we are neglecting Him also 24/7. Even if we try to forget the Krishna more, we cannot. Already full, we don't care. Our society generally here. If you ask the people, please don't think little less of God. It's not possible. It's zero. Already there. It's like that. It's a godless society. People think, this. So, but one time we come back, immediately He's waiting for this. There are many beautiful stories. How Krishna is waiting for us more than we are waiting for Him. So, this is how to become happy. Connect yourself with Him. And it is very easy. Through the sound, it's easiest in Kali Yuga. Through the mantra, this is the easiest part. This is the noblest part. Our Guru Maharaj said this is easy, noble. This is very strong also, very safe, very free of cost. Nothing. Don't want money. Don't have to pay. Just this tongue is all time speaking nonsense. Can also speak something nice. If you say Krishna's names, It's very nice. You will be happy. Tang will be happy also. Krishna will also be happy. These all are dancing. That is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. That bhakti is dancing, that bhakta is dancing, and Bhagavan is also dancing. All are dancing. Because all are happy by this devotion. Bhakta means the servitor. The Supreme Lord is dancing, and the devotion, the goddess of devotion is also dancing. So more we want. That is best in life. So thank you very much. Vanchakalpatarvascha kripasindhubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Gurudeva ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Bhakti Sudhir Nirya Maharaj ki jai. Samagata Bhakta Brinda ki jai. Param Pujavad Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Gourpremanande Hari Hari Haribol.